Hey guys, thanks for joining me on this video. I wanted to talk to you guys about, well, y'all know me, I think pretty much for my comments on qualified immunity and how police abuse qualified immunity, and actually how they abuse the ideals behind qualified immunity. It was never meant, of course, to be used against innocent people. It was only to be implemented for innocent actions, i.e. A cop killing someone in a car chase, a bystander, or shooting someone in a crossfire and accidentally killing someone, for example. Basically what's been happening is everybody's noticed when they've been asked to ID and they're within their rights, well within their rights to refuse to ID. And generally what will happen is, even though they can't legally ID, you see it all the time. The cop will take a picture. The secondary cop will, for example, take a picture during the encounter. And basically what this does is they submit that form to their Intel division, and the Intel division sends it to CLEARVIEW AI, and they ID you illegally. The illegally part comes in one where you are not charged with a crime. Number two, you're not actually even, they don't even have arrest for a reasonable, articulatable suspicion of a crime. And knowing this, they charge you and basically tell you, well, we're going to charge you, and you will argue it in court. Meanwhile, the violation's already taken place because they have ID'd you under color of law, under a false charge, for example, trespass. And they know that trespass won't stick. They know you're on public property, but they don't care because, number one, nobody knows about CLEARVIEW. None of the auditors seem to realize when these officers are taking your photo up close. Unless you're wearing a mask, they're gonna ID you through this CLEARVIEW AI. I made a video, of course, of how CLEARVIEW works. I'm not going to bore you with that. But yes, it's still a violation of your civil rights. Qualified immunity, when an officer hasn't ID'd you legally and they've taken your photo and, say, cut you loose without actually IDing you, and the auditor, you guys walk off saying, "Hey, right, we won, we didn't get ID'd," they ID'd you. This pandemic's kind of thrown everything into a tilt for CLEARVIEW. They simply, for the illegal submissions, for example, where they're, like I was mentioning, trespass, loitering, disorderly conduct is another one, and they do these secondary charges just so that they can do the submission and get you ID'd. They know they have to let you go. They know they got nothing to hold you on, and in fact, they know all about it, but they will never tell you. Here's how you can prove I'm telling the truth. Go to your police department. If you live in a major metropolitan area, go to your police department and get their tax records or their expenditure budget records, and look for a company, payment to a company called CLEARVIEW AI. CLEARVIEW AI. And you can tell right then whether that department subscribes to it and whether you have been ID'd legally. All right, that's pretty much it. Thanks for joining me. Wear a mask. Even after the pandemic, I know a lot of guys don't like wearing masks, and fair enough, right? But if you're not even, don't wear a mask for health, right, because of the pandemic, wear it just to hide your identity, for your anonymity. When they ID you guys doing nothing wrong, doing nothing illegal, and they take your photo and kick you loose, and an auditor says, cam back, or believe me, I've been CLEARVIEW'd too. In one of my videos, basically I went off on somebody because they actually came up, the cop didn't even actually get didn't actually even do it himself. He basically got someone to do it for him, one of the fire chiefs, local fire chiefs, to come and actually do it for him, and that's how that ended up But anyway, that's another video, another story. Thanks guys. I apologize if I'm rambling a little. I do tend to start rambling. I hope I got my message across. Do your research. Look into ClearView. Look into qualified immunity. Qualified immunity is the innocent auditors, the innocent cop watcher, the innocent cop blocker. That's your greatest tool against tyranny and rogue officers. And again, I know I've said it before. I know some of you guys don't like suing. I know you don't like going after them like that. But it really is the only way they will learn. All right. Stay safe, you guys. You guys are the reason why I love watching YouTube. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't first for the whole industry, I would never be on YouTube. I'd be out all day. Okay, anyway guys, see you on the either in my comments, or I will see you on the next video. Thanks a lot guys. Hope I made sense. Please do your research. ClearView AI and qualified immunity. It can be your greatest tool. See you later guys.